Hello, and welcome back to Tournament 3, Part 2 of 2. Let's take another look real quick. Our current standings before we get into Race 1 with the Glob Droppers and McDonald Farms and Risky Biscuits. Let's get into it. And they're off. Looks like Glob Droppers way out in front right now. Risky Biscuits trying to keep up. Can they do it though? Coming out of the tunnel, Risky Biscuits right behind Glob Droppers. They pass them at the end, and they're able to keep it up. Looks like McDonald Farms and Glob Droppers both lost the ball. Right there, McDonald Farms at the top, losing a marble, going into the tunnel. Both Glob Droppers go in, but only one Glob Dropper comes out. And Risky Biscuits keeping it up. Gonna guarantee they get into those semifinals next round with these nice points over McDonald Farms and Glob Droppers. Let's see where that leaves them going into round 2 for the second heat in the first run of the Tournament 3, Part 2. Glob Droppers with 3, McDonald Farms with 5, and Risky Biscuits with 9. Let's get into the next race. Risky Biscuits is taking the lead here. Really nice, really guaranteeing to get into the semifinals. Going for some big points. Looks like Glob Droppers right behind them. And McDonald Farms may have lost a marble again. And that will definitely affect them somewhere. Let's see if they both go into the tunnel. It looks like they do. Risky Biscuits sticking together real nice like at this nighttime track. Keeping it good. Way out in front. Holding Glob Droppers back, and yes, McDonald Farms loses a marble somewhere. Must have lost them in that tunnel. It's hard getting through that tunnel at nighttime, and that will cost McDonald Farms by only a single point. If they'd have just finished, they'd have gone on to the next round going against Glob Droppers, but they don't. They are eliminated. And now we have Sauce, Gruesome Twosome, and Moonbeam. Sauce and Moonbeam way out in front. Gruesome Twosome trying to catch back up. Coming into the chicanes, and Sauce is way out in the head after that, getting off a good divider. And Gruesome Twosome comes out of nowhere to get ahead of Moonbeam, but they lose a marble somewhere. Team Sauce able to get ahead of Moonbeam right there. Gruesome Twosome coming up behind Moonbeam, taking the inside lane, knocking Moonbeam out of the way, be able to get up in that second place spot maybe. We'll see. No, it was third. It was definitely third, but it's able to keep him up there with Moonbeam and give him a chance to advance to the next round still. It's going to be a race against Moonbeam and Gruesome Twosome here. I think Sauce is going to guarantee to the semifinals, even if he gets last place here. Gruesome Twosome is really going to need to catch up to Moonbeam on this if they're going to take it. I think these last two spots where they're at now, it's not going to work out for him, but he gets up there right behind Moonbeam. If he gets these points, it might work out, but he's behind Moonbeam in the back as well. I don't think that'll be enough. I think that'll get Gruesome Twosome eliminated. All Moonbeam in the back here needs to do is stay ahead of Gruesome Twosome. Gruesome Twosome passes him in the back, but he gets passed again immediately. And that would give Moonbeam enough to advance with Sauce. And the Gruesome Twosome are eliminated with only 10 points. Sauce and Moonbeam will advance to the finals. And up next we have the real ones, Baker's Dozen, Phoenix. And the rough. Phoenix out front with the real ones. The real ones trying to keep up with Phoenix. Phoenix holding the lead on them. Can they keep it though? Yes, they do. Taking a bigger lead on the real ones. Trying to catch up, and looks like Phoenix passed Baker's Dozen there in the back. And the real ones lose a marble there somewhere. Let's see if we can find it up on the track somewhere in the dark. Let's take care of these marbles first. Let's see where the real ones are. It looks like they might be higher up on the track. And right there. That's a weird place to be stuck. You see them up at the top. They had good speed coming in, but they must have hit straight backwards and got stuck up there, giving Phoenix this nice lead on them, unable for the real ones to finish this race. You see Phoenix right there passes both the Baker's Dozen to get some more points. That'll probably guarantee Phoenix's advancement to the semifinals. The real ones are going to have to work hard to get past Baker's Dozen on those points, but then they got ahead of them though, so they might keep them close, and it does. They're tied at 5-5. It's going to be a race between the real ones and Baker's Dozen to see who can go with Phoenix into the semifinals. Let's look at it. Phoenix going out ahead already, taking those big points. Looks like the real ones are right behind. Can the real ones keep it up and stay in? Oh, they're going over the first divider right there, keeping up with them. Oh, and they're almost past them, but Phoenix is able to stay ahead, and the real ones come in last right there. Will that be enough points with that second place spot to go over the Baker's Dozen? I think it will. Going neck and neck. Nobody giving anyone any room. But right here, ooh, Phoenix almost gives it up, but is able to block the real ones from getting that first place spot. Didn't need those points, but they took them anyway. I think that's enough for the real ones to go over the Baker's Dozen. And the Baker's Dozen, by a single point, will be eliminated. And the real ones will be in the semifinals with Phoenix. Let's see who's going to have the best strategy to get to the finals. Only the winner of this race will get through. We got the real ones out in front. Glob Droppers following behind. Ooh, but Sauce comes around the bend and gets the lead. The real one's taken behind, but the real one's losing marble somewhere. Can't see him. Sauce trying to keep ahead. Glob Droppers pass Sauce right at the end. I'm pretty sure it happened so fast. And there are the real ones at the end. Getting to finish way late. They got lost in that tunnel, I'm pretty sure. It's happened to every team, I'm pretty sure. Someone has gotten lost in that tunnel in this nighttime mode. Racing at nighttime. You see a Sauce holding Glob Droppers in between them, trying to keep him ahead. Sauce trying to pass Glob Droppers right there. Sauce going on the outside. No, Glob Droppers pass him. I think Sauce thought his other teammate was behind him and not the Glob Droppers, and opened up that lane for him. Bad move. But that will tie them up, and now it's going to be a race between Sauce and Glob Droppers. Pretty sure the real ones are not going to make it out of this one with those low points. Looks like Glob Droppers up ahead. All he needs to do is beat Sauce, and Sauce is way out in the back. I don't think Sauce will be able to catch back up. Can he pass Glob Droppers here? No, I think Glob Droppers is going to take it, and yes, Glob Droppers will have the points over Sauce. I'm pretty sure that will get them into the finals. Let's take a slow motion replay. The real one's trying to keep it real and get those points, but his teammate just can't get ahead of the other Glob Dropper. Even if he did, I don't know if that would be enough points to keep him in. No, even if he did pass him, the Glob Dropper still would have advanced. Great run by the Glob Droppers, even ahead of Sauce, to go into the finals. Up next, we got Risky Biscuits, Moonbeam, and Phoenix, and they go off fast, going right off the track. Fastest start I've seen all day. We got Phoenix out in front. Moonbeam trying to stay in. Risky Biscuits trying to catch up, but Risky Biscuits lost a marble somewhere. Ooh. Close race. Phoenix right here holding back Moonbeam. Risky Biscuits trying to get ahead, but Moonbeam holds back. Moonbeam passes Phoenix. Everyone taking that inside lane. Can Phoenix take over Moonbeam? No. Moonbeam will get first. Phoenix in second. Moonbeam in third again. Risky Biscuits losing a marble. I think that will not give Risky Biscuits a chance to advance into the finals. He's going to have to just try and get more points than Phoenix here to see if they can get third place overall. And they're off. Oh, Risky Biscuits out in front trying to get those big points, making sure they stay up high on the leaderboards. Ooh, but they lose it to Phoenix, and Phoenix goes way down. Both Phoenix pass them and Moonbeam at the end, and Risky Biscuits cannot hold on to it. I'm pretty sure Phoenix, with those tons of points getting at the end there, will make them advance to the finals to go up against the Glob Droppers again. My goodness, Glob Droppers have been in all three of the finals so far this tournament. Can Phoenix beat them again this time, or will Glob Droppers take them over? Let's see. And Glob Droppers with a nice twist move there. Phoenix trying to keep up. Glob Droppers in the lead right now, taking it. But Phoenix is able to take over, get the lead. Can they hold on to it? No, I think Glob Droppers passed them right at the last second. Phoenix with a nice lead here, but they are unable to keep it up. With Glob Droppers' teammate going underneath to be able to keep that speed. And yes, they passed Phoenix right at the last second, I'm sure. Let's take another slow motion replay, bouncing off. Slowing down Phoenix just that much to get those extra points. 6-4. Would have been tie game if not for that going into this next round. Let's see what happens. And Phoenix out front, but gets knocked back twice by Glob Droppers, but right back ahead of him. Glob Droppers coming out nicely and goes over that first divider and is able to get ahead of Phoenix. And Glob Droppers will take it away for another win in this tournament. Amazing job by the Glob Droppers, taking it away right there after they came off that drop. I did not see that coming. Went from a close race to a no-brainer. And here are the final results after Tournament 3 in our third event. Glob Droppers getting 20 points, Phoenix getting 15, and our overall stats from that, Glob Droppers in first right now, Phoenix in second, McDonald Farms in third. And we're going to get in our fourth and final event in this tournament. With Glob Droppers, the real ones, and Gruesome Twosome getting into it. The real ones out in front. Gruesome Twosome trying to catch up with their teammate back in the back. But they're able to pass Glob Droppers. Can they keep it up this time? They're able to stop Glob Droppers in the back. The real ones get first. There's a lot happening there, folks. There's got to slow down, right? Everyone going this outside lane. Slowing way down. Might be some debris there, but Globdroppers get stuck in the last spot there. It may affect them to be able to advance into this next round. We're going to find out. Globdroppers with 4 points. Gruesome Twosome with 7. The real ones with 9. Can Globdroppers keep it up to advance? Let's see who takes it. One of the Globdroppers out in the lead. The real ones following right behind. Ooh, the Globdroppers able to get ahead of the other real ones. And maintain it, but the real ones pass them again. The Gruesome Twosome are in the back, but they're able to pass Globdroppers. Ooh! Right at the end there, they might have passed them. We're going to have to take a slow motion replay. Look at that. The real one's going over the divider just enough to get ahead of Globdroppers. Gruesome Twosome trying to fight for that spot. Able to push him back, get just ahead of him, but he slows down maybe too much. Ooh, I think the Gruesome Twosome still got it. But they had low points before. I don't think it'd be enough to get him in there. No, by a single point. They lose it, and they will be eliminated in the first race in the 4th part of Tournament 3. And next we got Risky Biscuits, Sauce, and Baker's Dozen. We got Risky Biscuits out in the lead. Sauce right in between Risky Biscuit team, but Baker's Dozen comes out of nowhere, dropping Sauce and Risky Biscuits back. Sauce going back 2 spots, but Baker's Dozen loses a marble somewhere. Where do they go? They didn't even make it down out of the tunnel. Probably got stuck in there, but Risky Biscuit's able to get 1st and 3rd, holding Team Sauce back. Hopefully Baker's Dozen gets a nice enough spot to be able to still stay in this race and make it a battle. They do. Risky Biscuits will probably guarantee go to the semifinals. It's going to be a race between Sauce and Baker's Dozen. Let's see if they can take it. Baker's Dozen with a nice lead here, sticking together, but Sauce is able to get up and around, keeping his momentum, and yes, Sauce up in front and be able to pass Baker's Dozen, faking him out on the outside, and I think that will be enough for Sauce to take over the Baker's Dozen and get into the next round with Risky Biscuits. Wow, look at that move there at the top. Able to hold him back. Risky Biscuits not too worried, driving safe here, and you see Risky Biscuits still passes Baker's Dozen at the end to get some extra points. If anything, that helps out Sauce. Yes, it does. Risky Biscuits and Sauce tie, but they will both go to the semifinals. And up next, we have McDonald Farms, Moonbeam, and Phoenix. Who will make it to the semifinals this time? Let's find out. Phoenix way out in front. Both their marbles holding Moonbeam back. Can they maintain through the tunnel, though? No, they do not. McDonald Farms comes out of nowhere, but passing both Moonbeam. Moonbeam, both marbles getting in last place. Wow. Coming out of that tunnel, McDonald Farms is way in the back, able to get ahead, get some extra points above Phoenix. Now, after this, it'll be a race against Phoenix and McDonald Farms to see who gets first in this event. Moonbeam is going to have to do some work to be able to stay in. McDonald Farms and Phoenix is almost guaranteed to pass. As long as they both don't get last place, they should be able to advance into the semifinals. Can Moonbeam take them on? Moonbeam not able to get ahead. There's McDonald Farms and Phoenix. Moonbeam in 3rd. But now they're in 4th. Another McDonald Farms able to pass Moonbeam. Doesn't look like Moonbeam's able to take it. No! Moonbeam will be eliminated, I'm pretty sure, even though Phoenix lost a marble. She got high placement over Moonbeam. And I think that will help them advance, and Moonbeam will most likely be eliminated. See how close it was. Ooh, not close at all. Even with Phoenix losing a marble, they dominate over Moonbeam. And up next, we'll have the Globdroppers versus the Risky Biscuits and Phoenix. Only one of them will be able to advance. Globdroppers are the favorite here. They've been in every final so far this tournament. Will they be able to keep it up into our last event? Phoenix out in front. Risky Biscuits in 3rd. It's a pretty split-up game. Ooh, and Risky Biscuits may have a nice lead over Globdroppers right here. Able to keep it tight and keep the game close. With that kind of split up, I think it will keep them in this race. Phoenix got 1st. Let's see where that puts them. Globdroppers 6, Risky Biscuits 7, Phoenix with 8. It's anybody's race here. And now on to the semifinals. Let's see who's going to make it into the finals. Globdroppers the favorite here. They've been in every final so far this time, but Phoenix has taken a nice lead over the Globdroppers. Able to keep it up. Can they keep it up? Yes, they do. They pass Risky Biscuits at the end as well to get some extra points to see if that can guarantee them in there. You can see Globdroppers fell behind, but able to pass Phoenix. that might have gotten enough to get him ahead of the real Risky Biscuits again. But with Phoenix being able to pass Risky Biscuits, get those extra points, that will definitely get him in to go to the finals. And up next, we're going to have the real ones, Sauce and McDonald Farms. Let's see who's going to win this to face off against Phoenix in our last event for the finals. And they're off. The real ones having a nice lead there. Can they keep it up? And they do for now. Sauce dropping behind. Phoenix taking over. I mean, the real ones, excuse me. We got, ooh, it looked like, did both of McDonald Farms right at the end pass the real ones? That was so close. Sauce definitely got in last place there. McDonald Farms able to take back over even though Sauce passed him. Ooh, both McDonald Farms bouncing off Team Sauce. And they do. I think they both passed the real ones right at the end to get good points. The real one got first and fourth. But McDonald Farms got second and third. That will tie them with 9-9. Sauce is definitely out and will not go to the finals. I guarantee you why. Let's see if McDonald Farms can take over the real ones, or if the real ones can take over McDonald Farms. Sauce still going up in the lead, though, to try and get over. McDonald Farms, ooh, way out ahead coming out of the tunnel. I think they will definitely get it here. Yes, they will, and the real ones losing marble. Ooh, came in late, though. I think McDonald Farms will definitely advance to the finals with those top 2 spots in the second heat. Sauce desperately trying to catch up. Even if he passed them, he would not advance to the finals. But if he does get more points than the real ones, he could get 3rd place instead of 4th. But he does now get 4th place. The real ones will get 3rd, and McDonald Farms will face Phoenix in the finals to see who gets 1st and 2nd place. Let's get into it. McDonald Farms on the left, Phoenix on the right, going down. McDonald Farms have a nice lead, but Phoenix are able to catch up, knock McDonald Farms back, get big lead on him, and out of the tunnel, Phoenix gets a lead on McDonald Farms again, and it's a split-up game. McDonald Farms could not hold on to it. Phoenix will have a couple points over him this heat, swaying back and forth, really spread out. Phoenix taking a dominant lead in both positions over the other McDonald Farms teammate. And that will give him at least 2 points ahead of them going into the second heat. Can Phoenix hold on to it, or will McDonald Farms dominate this time? Let's check it out. Phoenix on the left, McDonald Farms on the right. Ooh, Phoenix getting ahead, though. Ooh, front and back. If Phoenix does this, it might tie it up for this race. But McDonald Farms is able to get ahead right here. Ooh, but Phoenix is able to split it up. And Phoenix passing McDonald Farms right at the end will keep Phoenix in this game. McDonald Farms almost took it away. But right there, Phoenix got back into 2nd place and was able to make the game a tie. And we will go into a sudden death round. Phoenix has experience in these sudden death rounds over McDonald Farms. Can she use it to get away and take the win? Right now she is in 1st and in 4th. Looks like we have another tie coming up on our hands. Can we keep it? Can McDonald Farms hold it? No! No, they don't. Phoenix loses 1st place right at the end. It looks like it's about to be another tie game, but McDonald Farms cuts right inside of Phoenix and takes the win. Amazing. And there is Tournament 3, Round 4. Points given for this race. But don't forget, we actually have a double points round right after this, a bonus race that will add up to our overall. And right now we have Glob Droppers in 1st with 60, Phoenix in 2nd with 51, McDonald Farms in 3rd with 46, and Risky Biscuits with 25 in 4th. Let's see in this double points race what the point system will change. We're going to have all 9 teams race at the same time, with each team having 2 marbles on the track. And we're going to have our normal point system. From 1st to 9th, we've been using this tournament, and how it's going to work is the last 2 marbles in the first race to get in the last 2 spots will get 9th. The last 2 marbles to get in the next race after that will be eliminated and get an 8th. And the next 2 marbles to get in last in the next race will be eliminated and be in 7th, and so on and so forth. And each of those positions will get double points for those teams that got those positions in those rounds. Yeah, 18 marbles going down the track. Let's get into it. Ooh, a lot of action, a lot of collision, a lot of slowing down. Ooh, a big bunch in the back. Some definitely thought people got stuck. We got debris all over the field for this race. We expect people to get stuck, and if you get stuck, there's multiple marbles stuck, but if you get stuck in the furthest high up, you'll be eliminated. And it looks like we have a couple marbles eliminated already. That is Risky Biscuits and McDonald Farms, and they're going down again into the next race. Let's see who's going to get 7th place. Both Glob Droppers taking the lead right now, holding it up. Where is McDonald Farms? McDonald Farms got eliminated again. They got stuck on the track as well as Baker's Dozen, and they are both. The McDonald Farms is just completely out of the race now. Baker's Dozen only lost one. Ooh, big rock up there. A couple marbles got stuck in the back. I don't think these last place finishers down here will actually be eliminated. I'm pretty sure there's 2 marbles stuck up on the track, and it is Sauce and Moonbeam, and they will be eliminated this round. We'll get into the next race. Marbles going down. Just trying to say, it looks like the Glob Droppers lost a marble on the ramp, lost momentum, couldn't keep it up, and Baker's Dozen trying to pass Risky Biscuits, but they get stuck just before the Risky Biscuits do, and that will get them eliminated with the Glob Droppers higher up on the track. They just couldn't keep the momentum to get off the ramp, and Baker's Dozen is out of the race. Baker Dozen has no more marbles, and they're off again. We have multiple teams that still have both their marbles in this race. They're going to get high points by both placing higher up in this game. Like Risky Biscuits on the back, and they get stuck, but so do the Glob Droppers. Oh, both the Glob Droppers and Risky Biscuits get stuck back there, and they will both be completely out of this race at the end of this one. Wow, both teams getting eliminated in the same race. Let's hear our current event standings. Who's tied and getting the points for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. We get points accordingly, showing on the next race, and we're going to get into our next race. We have multiple teams that still have both marbles in this race. Gruesome Twosome and the Real Ones, as well as Phoenix. Can they keep it up? We have Sauce in the back, but who gets stuck there? Phoenix gets stuck. Moonbeam is stuck higher on the track. Take a slow motion replay of that. See where Moonbeam gets stuck. So she's doing nice here, staying ahead of the pack, making sure she doesn't get last. But right there, she gets blocked by the debris and gets stuck. See Gruesome Twosome in the back here, trying to catch back up desperately to Phoenix, but passes Sauce in the tunnel. Sauce trying to get back up to Gruesome Twosome, but Phoenix gets stuck right there, right in the last corner. We just saw him pass by, giving Sauce a break. Keeping Sauce in the race. Phoenix losing their first marble. Let's get into the next one. We have Gruesome Twosome and the Real Ones both still have both their marbles in here. This is a race for 3rd place. The last 2 marbles will get 3rd place and 20 points. So Gruesome Twosome and the Real Ones will lose their first marbles here, maybe. Yes, they do. Gruesome Twosome and the Real Ones will get in 3rd place there, losing their marbles. Good points, and they still have a 2nd and 1st place to get. They're going to get a lot of points in this elimination round in this big team race. Beautiful. You can see the Real Ones and Gruesome Twosome definitely in the back. Sauce and the Real Ones and Phoenix both staying up ahead to make sure they still stay in the race, get a couple of top 2 spots. Phoenix definitely staying in. The Real Ones couldn't keep back up. Both losing a marble, as expected. Almost. And we have all 4 teams left. Whoever the first 2 marbles to win this race will get 1st place. The ones that come in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th will get 2nd place. We have Gruesome Twosome in 1st. So we have Phoenix in 2nd. The Phoenix passing the Real Ones right behind Gruesome Twosome. Phoenix hits a stick, blocks the Real Ones, gets them back into last place. They almost got up there. I have to watch that in slow motion. What happened? If Sauce in 2nd with the Gruesome Twosome here, but they go around that outside lane and gives room for Phoenix to get just ahead. And the Real Ones right behind Sauce. I think the Real Ones get ahead of Sauce inside the tunnel, and they do. Able to almost catch up back into Gruesome Twosome, and they almost actually right here about to get ahead of Gruesome Twosome, but the Phoenix moves a stick and completely blocks them, giving Gruesome Twosome that 1st place stop up there with Phoenix. Let's take another look at slow motion. That's almost coordinated. What a perfect move to whack that stick, slow down Gruesome, prevent the Real Ones from getting in front, completely stop them, give that room to them. Incredible. And almost looks intentional. I think the Phoenix don't like how much they look like the Real Ones. And here's our final event standings for that bonus point. In 1st place, they're getting extra 40 points will be Phoenix and Gruesome Twosome. And then the Sauce and the Real Ones will get an extra 30 points. And the Gruesome Twosome gets another extra 20 points with the Real Ones. Where does that put everyone? It's Phoenix in 1st with 103 points. The Glob Droppers get dropped down into 2nd with 78. The Gruesome Twosome will jump all the way up to 3rd with 74. And the Real Ones as well with them into 4th with 70 points. Team Sauce jumping up with 5th, and Risky Biscuits dropping down with McDonald Farms way below where they were. Thanks for watching, everybody.